Dear brothers and sisters, today is the fifth Sunday in Ordinary Time. We realize that in our society, in our village, in our family, or wherever we find ourselves, there are some particular people that when they are absent, we feel their absence immediately. They may not speak too much in gatherings, they may not lead meetings, but when they are not there, we feel that something is missing. Peace reduces, care reduces, and life feels somehow flat. Their presence makes things work quietly. This is very close to what Jesus is telling us today in the gospel when he says, "You are the salt of the earth." Jesus is speaking to his disciples, ordinary people like us, who are still learning, who are still struggling. Yet he doesn't say, try to become like the salt of the earth, but he says, you are the salt of the earth. This is not praise, dear brothers and sisters. It is a responsibility. Salt is small, but it changes everything it touches. A little salt is enough to give taste. But if we lose taste, as Jesus says, we become useless. A Christian who no longer lives differently may keep the name, but the witness is gone. In the time of Jesus and even in our own time, salt had great value. It preserved good food from getting bad, from spoiling. It gave flavor and it symbolized fidelity. So when Jesus calls us salt of the earth, he's saying that our lives should preserve goodness, that our lives should prevent decay, and that our lives should give flavor to the world. Christian witness is not mainly about big words or public displays. It is about quietly keeping life from going bad. This is exactly what the first reading from Isaiah teaches us. God says that true faith is not only prayer or religious appearances. It is sharing bread with the hungry, caring for the homeless, clothing the naked, and stopping high speech and finger pointing. Dear brothers and sisters, when faith touches real human needs, Isaiah says, then your light rises in the darkness. In other words, salt must mix with the food. In the same way, our faith must enter daily life. For us, this becomes very concrete. In our families, are we salt or are we part of the bitterness? Does our presence bring peace or tension? In our parish, various groups where we find ourselves, in our small Christian communities, do we build unity or do we spread discouragement? Salt does not make noise. It works quietly, but without it, everything spoils. Dear brothers and sisters, Jesus also warns us that salt can lose its taste. This happens when Christians begin to live exactly like everyone else, guided by the same compromises, the same dishonesty, the same selfishness. We may still come to church even every day, but if our faith does not shape how we speak, how we forgive, how we work, and how we care for others, then the taste is gone. St. Paul reminds us in the second reading that Christian witness is not about showing strength or wisdom. It is about allowing God to work through our weakness. Like salt that dissolves into food, we sometimes disappear so that Christ can be felt through our lives. Dear brothers and sisters, let us ask ourselves, where has God placed me as salt this week? Is it in my home? Is it in my place of work? Is it in the parish? Is it in my neighborhood? Let us ask for the grace to be faithful in small things, to preserve goodness, to give flavor to hope. The world does not need noise. It needs Christians whose quiet lives make faith believable. May the Lord help us never to lose our taste.